In today's video, we take a look at a lawyer who explains why men don't typically receive alimony, and this man who refuses to marry if his fiancé does not sign a prenup.
I would sign one. I would have one signed. There's no question in my mind I would have one signed.
Shit.
Because here's the thing.
Hold up, nigga. Wait, hold up.
Nah, but take.
Alex was just like,
but take 5 seconds to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, but where you at?
There's no question I would have a
he has said this before.
You know, obviously ties into putting yourself first.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would definitely have it for because here's my thing.
Right.
There's no human being on earth that I paramountly trust. None. I don't care because
I don't think you're
like
wrong.
Because anything could happen.
Anything can happen with anybody.
Not a one.
Everyone can fuck you, bro.
Nah,
let me tell you something.
hot.
This is coming from experience, right? Where there's not one person that I haven't seen something in and I said, that's strange. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
So
Well, I can't say for every relation, but a man should have his future partner sign a prenup, because it has nothing to do with the trust in the relationship, but about the system in which the courts and judges operate as explained by this lawyer here.
Why don't men get alimony? Because it's my personal belief that the laws are neutral. They're gender neutral. But men do not get treated fairly when it comes to alimony in the court system. Judges are biased against them. They are. And I'm sorry to say it, but that's the truth. In the last 40 years, I have had 4 cases that I remember of men getting alimony that I had to twist their arms in order to get alimony for them.
Do men get alimony when they get divorced? I've seen men get alimony before. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen when you have the wife who is a celebrity. But in most cases, there is a bias against men and they don't get alimony.
And that bias is the real reason why this generation of men are so afraid to get married, because you never know what a person is thinking in their head. You could only wish that they are thinking about something which is beneficial for both of them. But if they are not, then there is nothing stopping you from suffering the same problems as this man here.
Yeah. In 2005, you had $1,700 left. This was after Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
You got $1,700 after you made, what, like $30 million on that tour.
Dog, we made more than that.
And you got $1,700 to your name. What the hell happened to the money? Yeah,
it's called a divorce. I got jumped on, man, but it was even before the divorce.
Right.
Cause, not gonna say who did it, but they got in cahoots with my financial planner. And I was writing checks to the government for 7 years.
Right.
Writing tax checks, signing the tax checks, giving them to turn in. They was keeping them, taking the money out the account like I was paying taxes,
right,
and keeping it for themselves. When my accountant passed, a lady went in the office and found a box on the floor, and I had 7 years of unpaid taxes. And I'm thinking I'm even. And then my lawyer said to me, hey man, you ain't paid taxes in 7 years.
Ooh, so you haven't paid in 7 years plus the interest.
Then I had saved some millions, but before I split the assets, she took all of that out the bank, moved it. See, the funny thing, I got divorced in November 2005. But then they went on a rampage to destroy me and act like we was in a divorce fight. We were actually just trying to split some assets.
Right.
The divorce was over.
Right.
It was no fight for nothing.
Right.
It was just, let's split the assets. But you took all the assets.
Right.
And I was stuck with this tax bill.
Right.
So I had to pay 7 years of back taxes with interest and get current. I was in a world of trouble, man. So when I looked up, man, I had $1,700.
A guy who earned more than $30 million on his tour has only $1,700 in his bank account, thanks to a phenomenon called divorce, and women still wonder why men have stopped committing to them. But as we all know, this guy did not stop there and paid the price for it.
Or richer or poorer or till death do us part isn't how all marriages work out, especially in Hollywood. And that's why you should always get a prenup. which is exactly what Brooke Mueller and Charlie Sheen did. This couple's prenup stipulated that Brooke would immediately get $500,000 just for tying the knot. She would also go on to receive $300,000 for every year that she's married to Charlie. And to top it off, she also got $100,000 for relocation costs and full rights to her car in the divorce. Good thing this couple had a prenup in place because they were only married for 3 years. The lesson here, always get the prenup to ensure your future, your finances, and so much more.
Caught his wife cheating on him with a cop.
I don't
How's it
know.
going?
Good, how are you? I
Good.
don't think so. My name is Jamie, by the way.
I'm not shaking your fucking hand. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You know this is my wife, right?
Yes, it is. It's your wife's house, too.
It's my house, too. You know who my child is? Have you been with my child?
We'll let the cops show up and we'll let them handle this. How about that?
Why don't you just leave?
Yeah, just like adults.
Okay. Can't believe this. So, why don't you tell me what the story is?
Why don't you go? Just go.
No, this is where my stuff is. I'd like him to go downstairs, actually.
Fine.
I mean, really, this is my stuff in this house.
Fine. Well, we're gonna go downstairs. I don't want to do this.
So how long you guys been screwing or whatever you're doing? Dating? I mean, can you answer me that, Courtney?
No, I'm not.
Give me that. I'm the father of your child.
That doesn't even.
I'm
not even relevant right now. This behavior is completely unacceptable.
So you kick me out so
This
you can
is
find
not your
another
house
guy?
anymore. No. Just not gonna engage with you.
She cheats on him with another dude and gets caught red-handed, and then proceeds to say that this kind of behavior is unacceptable. I mean, this is hypocrisy at its peak, and what she says is not relevant but actually is that he is the father of their child, and if she ever wants to sue him for child support, then this fact would quickly become relevant in her eyes.
I'm breaking up with you. I've been cheating on you with your friend on the basketball team.
Right.
Yeah, and he's so much better than you, in every way possible.
Word up.
I know you're probably jealous and heartbroken.
Nah, not really.
What? Do you seriously not care?
Pretty much.
You've been like this ever since you started taking that ashwagandha stuff.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe it. You have to be acting. I know you're so jealous about this. You wish you were a 6'4" light-skinned beast like your friend. He's gonna be my new man, to be honest. He's just so much cuter than you. Taller, bigger, more athletic.
Real?
I'm so tired of you not taking me literally.
Tired? Get some rest then.
I'm actually serious.
Which part of Syria are you from?
I'm gonna break up with you.
Okay.
James, enough. Do you seriously not care? Did our relationship actually mean nothing to you? Answer me, James.
Holy yapping of the Yappingtons.
Excuse me? Hello? Where'd you go?
My fault. Texting my girlfriend.
Your what? Girlfriend? So you've been cheating on me?
Define cheating.
Sleeping with other women.
We're not sleeping, we're awake.
We're done, James.
Yeah, can we wrap this up?
I'm blocking you in 3 seconds. 3,
2, 1, toodles.
How could you? You know what? I changed my mind. Forget what I said earlier. Let's stay together. I'll even forgive you for cheating, please. Well?
Aight.
OMG, really?
Nah, lol. Block.